Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. The economic recovery in China and the First World faces long-term demographic challenges that just got much more severe. But first, the latest survey of American consumer sentiment, this one from the Conference Board, is much more upbeat than was expected. It rose sharply again in April following the substantial gain in March and is back to pre-pandemic levels. Consumers were more upbeat about their income prospects, perhaps due to the improved job market and the recent round of stimulus payments. Vacation intentions posted a healthy increase. In the next round of Fed factory surveys, this one from the mid-Atlantic states is solidly expansionary, but not more so than in April than in March. However, the standout feature of this survey was the sharp rise in inflation trends, with most of these rising costs being passed on to customers. We should also note that the latest first quarter 2021 growth estimates for the US are even more bullish than previously estimated. And the results of the 2020 US Census have been released, and most of the coverage centres around the political redistricting. But it also brings news that the US is suddenly growing older, with immigration limited and birth rates falling sharply. One of the great features of the US was its melting pot demographics, something that was set to give it a huge long-term advantage over a sharply ageing and relatively poor China. But unless the 2020 trends turn around, the US will face the same demographic struggles as China, Japan and the EU, and that is an unexpected development. In China, they are readying their own census results, and that is expected to report its first population decline ever, and that will also likely report a sharp ageing of their demographics. And still in China, industrial profits at their major firms in March rose strongly again. Of course, the year-on-year comparison is pandemic affected, but the 2021 results are 23% higher than the 2019 results, and this is a very positive outcome. South Korea's preliminary first quarter 2021 GDP showed that their economy is now above its pre-pandemic size. And the US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 1.62%, and that's up 5 basis points overnight. And the price of gold starts today at $1,777 an ounce. That's down a minor $3 since this time yesterday. And oil prices are still a little changed at just on $62.50 a barrel in the US, while the international price is just $65.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today at just on 72.1 US cents, and a small slip since this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're unchanged at 92.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're also a little softer at 59.7 euro cents. That means our trade weighted index is now at 73.8. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.